leo tunazungumzia all things transfer window in January. Now that dirisha imefunguliwa na Arsenal sasa wamekuwa wakimake headlines for all the wrong reasons, na inafaa tuongelee vitu kadhaa, especially now that they are not creating enough chances. So first of all, kabla nipeane opinion yangu, mimi ndo msee wa Arsenal. Unafikiria wanahitaji nini Joel?
Nafikiri wanahitaji creativity. Na central creative midfielder Arsenal. Apart from Odegaard, sioni mtu mwingine ana create chance from midfield kwa Arsenal. Na that's an area that wamelack. Kwa sababu ukiangalia hii season, Arsenal wame struggle create chances from open play. A lot of them walikuwa na create previously, but in the last two season, hii season haijakuwa hivyo. Na I think they need that. Kwa sababu unakumbuka season hata ikianza hadi the season Odegaard alikuwa out for some time. And they were struggling for that. Now he is back. Still problem bado iko. So wanataka mtu can complement him or can replace him when he is not playing. Because hizo options hawana. Na hiyo ni area very very key. Kwa sababu you can't rely on set piece every time kushinda game.
Yes.
Upata team kama Everton, team kama Fulham, zenye zinajua kudefend vizuri on set plays, then you have no chance. So you have to create from open play. Na nafikiria hiyo area Arsenal need to sort out immediately.
Exactly, because it's very simple. Watu wanasema we need a clinical finisher, we need a striker, which is true, but how hata ukileta Haaland, especially Haaland, someone who doesn't even rely on hold up play, he relies on being fed. Hata ukimleta na humtengenezei chances, right? Utafunga aje. So I think it's a very lazy narrative that yes, Arsenal need a clinical finisher, which is true, and I actually think that they should go for a clinical finisher, but getting them right now in the market is very difficult. So what they need to do is sort out their creativity issue, and I don't think it can be solved merely by bringing another someone to help Odegaard or anything, because players like Noneria, they just feel like it's the way Arteta is using them. Maybe he's limiting them in a way, but I feel like the position Arsenal need to sort immediately, even before anything, should be the left winger issue, because in January of 2023 Arteta wanted to bring in Mudryk. Alikuwa anataka kuleta Mudryk and replace Martinelli. Should have seen between the lines why all of a sudden did he stop pursuing another left winger to replace Martinelli, because Martinelli the other day was even criticized by Thierry Henry. I don't know if you saw that. Yes, he's getting the ball, but he's not effective, and he's having to pass the ball backwards, and as a result there is that killer instinct. And also when Saka takes 3 men out when dribbling, should the onus be on the left winger to attack the box to score? So the fact that Martinelli isn't doing that and his head is down when he's dribbling means he doesn't have the full picture. So in terms of that, you may need to an upgrade in terms of someone who will come in and sort of do things more effectively if you want to achieve your targets. Because Arteta, where you wanted to replace him, so why all of a sudden did you stop? So I think hiyo ni kitu inafaa wa address. Na unafikiria aje Evans?
I think saizi Arsenal inajikuta kwa hii shimo because one, Arteta ame adapt a different approach of football. That's why you are seeing most of your players are becoming ineffective. Your wingers, the moment you double them down on them, it becomes problematic. Creativity inaenda chini. Odegaard ukimweka one man marking is a nobody in any match. So I think it is high time Arteta needs to adjust to the player's ability in his squad, even if it means first of all changing the system, because I've seen a 4-3-3 is not working for Arsenal, whereby you're having a Partey, you're having Rice, and you're having Merino playing in the same starting lineup. It has completely not worked out for Arsenal. I feel like heading into the January transfer window, in as much as it's inakuwaga very hard kupata the right characteristics of players you will really love to have in your team, it is high time Arteta headed after another attacking minded midfielder, some sort of a player mwenye atakuja ku relieve the burden of anaitwa nani of Martin Odegaard. Odegaard is only 22 years but amecover burdened. He's carrying the weight actually 25 years. Ana carry the weight of Arsenal kwa mgongo yake.
26 actually, aliturn 26-17, so he's 26 now. Yeah,
he's carrying the weight of Arsenal alongside na Saka, yeah. Two young players wale wenye they actually don't know what winning titles entail. So it's high time Arteta needs to either to get a young version or a more experienced player mwenye atakuja kuwasaidia at least seeing how the season fares on. Secondly, I think pia the left back position imekuwa very problematic.
Tuseme to the left hand
Calafiori,
side is average. Yeah.
Calafiori as much as he is good, he's been on and off. The reason why he came to Arsenal is because alifunga the cracker kwa the Euros. Na sasa ikakuwa tu the next big thing inafaa enda Arsenal. Na all of a sudden mkajitoa around 50 million pounds. And knowing kwamba his track injury record
is bad.
It's bad. That boy has never played more than 10 matches consecutively
in his career,
because akona zile some sort of nagging injuries zile zenye 2 weeks playing, 3 weeks out, a month playing, 3 months out. So bado it's something that Arteta didn't realize kabla mwende. Then it is high time pia Arteta needs to get a goal scoring striker, because Havertz, for all the hype that Havertz is and for the good player he is not effective kwa final third. Ukiangalia outcome yake in terms of goal contributions na goal scoring is more of sort of a number 10, not a natural striker. You look at how Jesus has I expected Jesus personally to hit the ground running coming from a title winning side in Man City, but amekuja Arsenal na career yake ni stagnate if you ask me. So it's high time Arteta needs to look into what is possible, but priority Arsenal needs to be an attacking midfielder.
Mi ukiniuliza actually our left hand side is very average kwa sababu the right hand side ndo imekuwa ikijaribu kuwashindia games. The left hand side is average, hakuna reliable left back. Number 8 wet work of very average, because I'm sorry to say, and you will call me every name under the sun Arsenal fans, but I'm just saying the truth. Declan Rice was an expensive 105 million pounds conundrum. Yes, he will give you endeavor. Yes, ata work hard for the team. Yes, atakupe 6 out of 7 performances every week. But tell me, na niambie tu ukweli tu roho safi tu saa hizi. Tell me the one attribute about Declan Rice game that is outstanding from other midfielders around. Because even if he wins balls, he isn't as effective as Kante. Let's start there. He's not a Kante who can win the ball and then run with it forward dynamically as much as he does that, but not at that elite level. He's not someone who is going to pass the ball in terms of high volume for you, hata kucontrolia game vizuri, si ndio? That's number 2. Number 3, he's not an Andrea Pirlo or Sergio Busquets who will give you a long diagonal pass na ikwe very effective na break lines. He's not creative enough. He doesn't score enough goals in terms of goal scoring. In terms of assists, the only assists he gets is from corner kick situations when he hits the ball from corner kicks because he has a good whip and then someone
scores. I thought he scored 7 goals last season.
You tell me, would you really consider Declan Rice world class? Will you for 105 million?
I would. The price,
no,
the price. I don't know about
he's
the price,
overpriced.
but I would. I mean, when Man City were in for him, there's a reason why.
Man City being in for him doesn't mean he's world class. Man City were in for Matthias Nunes. How is he playing right now?
It means there's something there that they saw, and so look, last season. Declan Rice was playing, I think, with Odegaard.
He was playing as an 8. We signed him as a 6. Now he's being forced to play as an 8.
And he was more effective last season than this season. I think he scored nearly 7 goals.
7 goals.
Yeah, he scored 7 goals. Yeah.
Yes. So
and 4 of them were from set piece situations, not open play.
Yeah, he still scored goals. He still scored goals.
Goal, huh?
I feel it's the way Arteta is using them players right now, vis-a-vis how he was using them last season. Is why they have changed. The output of everybody at Arsenal somehow has gone down. And I feel it's the setup. The tactics have changed. And everybody is struggling with it. I mean, Arsenal were free-flowing. They were getting chances. They were scoring goals from open play. They were forcing the issue. Right now, they are struggling to do that. Why? Because of the way they are being asked to play. If Arteta somehow changes how he is playing, maybe he might not even need new signings. Yeah.
Exactly, which is true because he did so last season. But at the end of the day, I want us to say, like, yes, Declan Rice, I have said he's a good player, but does he give you consistent world-class performances? That's what we need to understand. Is he just because he was born in London and he has an English passport? Because for me, Declan Rice is a 40 million pound or 50 million pound player at best.
World class performance week in, week out only come if you are being played in your own natural position.
But in that number 6 position, the fact that the person he was going to sign to, he was going to replace Ayew Party because of age, is still better than him when he's in his peak years at 26. She will tell you all you need to know.
So in short, you lay the blame barely on Arteta.
No, I personally, I actually think we signed the wrong profile of player for Arteta's system. Rice is not a bad player. Please don't, I'm not hating on Rice. Rice is he's a good player, right? But he has limitations that prevent him from getting to that level of being considered genuinely elite, right?